Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English for Beginners. I'm Tom. In our last masterclass, we learned how to ace job interviews, participate in office meetings, and write professional business emails smoothly. Today, we are opening a brand new lesson to help you master ordering food at a restaurant, asking about menu options, and handling dining conversations without any stress. If you want to build real, practical fluency step by step, hit that subscribe button below and join our growing community. Let's jump straight into part 1 of our new lesson, slowly and clearly. Let me tell you a short story about my friend Kevin. Last Friday evening, Kevin went to a popular local restaurant for dinner with some colleagues. When the waiter handed him the menu, Kevin felt a bit nervous because he wanted to order a specific steak dish, but he worried about making a mistake in English. When the waiter came to his table, Kevin tried to translate his native language word for word and spoke abruptly. "Give me meat now, fast." The waiter looked startled and stepped back, looking quite confused by the harsh tone. Kevin realized a valuable lesson that day. When you are dining out or talking to service staff, using harsh or blunt demands creates awkwardness. You need polite, natural expressions to get friendly service.
Instead of memorizing a boring grammar rule, let us look at 2 different ways Kevin could order his meal at the restaurant. Look at option A. I want meat. Now look at option B. Excuse me, I would like to order the grilled steak, please. Here is a quick question for you right now. Which option sounds softer? Which option sounds more polite? And which option communicates the order clearly? Take a second. Think about it. Exactly. It is option B. Now let us look closely at why option B works so well. We started with a polite attention getter, excuse me, and used the modal phrase, I would like, to express a preference instead of making a blunt demand. What is the hidden pattern here? When native speakers order food or make requests in public places, they use soft modal structures like would like, rather than direct, forceful commands. Let us do a quick mental shift right now. I want you to stop translating from your native language. Zero translation. Imagine you are at a cafe and want to ask for a cup of coffee. In the old habit, your brain translates word by word. That slows you down. Instead, I want you to let the direct English thought pop up instantly in your mind. I would like to order a black coffee, please. When you practice thinking in direct English chunks like that, your speaking speed doubles without any stress.
Because Kevin learned how to handle restaurant situations smoothly, he uses specific conversational chunks instead of translating word for word. Let us learn 3 new natural expressions that people use every single day when dining out. To look through. This means to examine or read something quickly, like a menu or a document. Listen to the example. Take your time to look through the menu before ordering. To pick out. This means to choose or select something specific from a group of options. Listen to the example. Kevin decided to pick out the seafood special for dinner. To run out of. This means to have no more of a particular item left in stock. Listen to the example. I am sorry, but we have run out of fresh soup today. Notice how we do not memorize these words in isolation. We use them when reading menus, making choices, or handling restaurant inventory issues. One of the biggest frustrations for language learners is understanding fast speech. Why do native speakers sound like they smash words together? It is called connected speech. Look at this simple phrase written on paper. Look through. That is 2 separate words. Now, listen to how a native speaker actually says it quickly in real life. Look through. Let me say it slowly for you, then fast. Slow. Look through. Fast.
look through. The consonant sound at the end of the first word links right into the vowel sound of the second. Train your ears to listen for these smooth sound blocks instead of searching for isolated words. Now it is your turn to move your mouth. Do not just listen silently. Speak out loud with me right now at a calm and steady pace. Imagine looking at a menu. Use our phrase, look through. Say this sentence out loud with me, slowly and clearly. Let me look through the menu first. Let us try it one more time together. Let me look through the menu first. That sounded wonderful. Notice how smooth and natural that feels on your tongue? Before we do our final review, let us fix a classic trap. This happens when people translate prepositions directly from their native language. The trap? Saying, ask about the menu incorrectly when you mean reading it, or saying, order to food instead of order food. Let us look at another major dining trap, saying, ask for the bill versus saying, pay for the check. In American English, people usually ask for the check, while in British English, they ask for the bill. Why is it wrong? Mixing up regional words can sometimes cause slight confusion at the end of a meal. The correct fix? Use the right local term clearly. Say it out loud right now. Could we have the check, please? Never mix up your restaurant vocabulary traps ever again.
Today, we mastered how to order food at a restaurant politely. We unlocked 3 daily vocabulary chunks: look through, pick out, run out of. We practiced connected listening, and we fixed our dining vocabulary traps. Here is your homework for today. Write down one sentence using look through, something that you can actually use tomorrow. Then say it out loud 3 times slowly. Welcome back to English for Beginners. In Part 1, we learned how to order food at a restaurant politely, use menu chunks like look through and pick out, and navigated our dining vocabulary traps. If you missed Part 1, feel free to review it anytime. But right now, we are moving directly into Part 2. Today, we are taking those restaurant skills a step further and looking at how to explain food allergies, ask about ingredients, and request special modifications to your meal smoothly. Let me share another short story with you about my friend Kevin. After Kevin settled into his table in Part 1, he wanted to order a pasta dish, but he had a mild allergy to dairy and needed to ask the waiter to hold the cheese. Because Kevin was anxious about explaining his allergy in English, he tried to translate his native language directly, calling out across the room, "No milk in this! I die if you put cheese!" The waiter looked completely shocked and stepped back nervously. Kevin realized a valuable lesson that afternoon. When you discuss dietary needs or allergies at a restaurant, precise and polite language is critical. Exaggerating or shouting creates panic instead of clear communication. Instead of translating chaotic words from your native language, let us look at 2 different ways Kevin could explain his allergy to the waiter. Look at option A, no cheese for me. Now look at option B, excuse me, I am slightly allergic to dairy. Could you please check if this dish contains any cheese? Here is a quick question for you right now. Which option sounds calmer, more polite, and much safer? Take a second. Think about it. Exactly. It is option B. Now, look closely at why option B works so well. Instead of making a blunt demand, we used a polite framing structure combined with the exact phrase allergic to. I am slightly allergic to dairy. What is the hidden pattern here? When native speakers talk about food restrictions, they use clear adjective phrases like allergic to and frame their questions politely to ensure safe preparation. Let us do another quick mental shift right now. Zero translation. Imagine you need to ask a waiter if a dish contains nuts. Instead of translating word by word, let the direct English thought form instantly in your mind. Could you please tell me if this meal contains any nuts? Practice letting that natural phrase form in your head as a single smooth block.
Because Kevin learned how to handle restaurant requests smoothly, he also learned 3 new high-frequency expressions for dining and food preparation. To cut down on. This means to reduce the amount of something you consume, like sugar, salt, or oil. Listen to the example. I am trying to cut down on fried foods for my health. To clear away. This means to remove plates, glasses, or items from a table after eating. Listen to the example. Would you mind clearing away these empty plates, please? To tone down. This means to refuse or reject an offer or request politely. Listen to the example. Kevin had to turn down the dessert menu because he was already full. Notice how these expressions make your English sound natural, professional, and conversational. Let us train our ears once more with connected speech. Look at this simple phrase written on paper. Cut down on. That is 3 separate words. Now, listen to how a native speaker actually says it quickly in daily conversation. Cut down on. Let me say it slowly for you, then fast. Slow. Cut down on. Fast. Cut down on. The consonant sounds link right into the vowels of the prepositions. Listen for these linked sound blocks.
Now it is your turn to move your mouth. Speak out loud with me right now at a calm, steady pace. Imagine trying to reduce something in your diet. Use our phrase, cut down on. Say this sentence out loud with me, slowly and clearly. I need to cut down on sugar. Let us try it one more time together. I need to cut down on sugar. Fantastic job! Before we finish part 2, let us fix another classic trap. The trap saying allergic from peanuts or allergic with dairy. Why is it wrong? In many languages, learners confuse the preposition used with allergies. But in English grammar, you are always allergic to something. The correct fix? Use the preposition to with allergic. Just say, I am allergic to peanuts. Say it out loud right now. I am allergic to peanuts. Never use allergic from ever again. In part 2, we mastered how to explain food allergies, unlocked 3 daily vocabulary chunks, cut down on, clear away, turn down, practice connected speech, and reinforce the allergic to grammar rule. When you are ready for part 3, just let me know and we will continue building your English masterclass step by step. Welcome back to English for Beginners. In part 2, we learned how to explain food allergies, use dining chunks like cut down on and turn down, and reinforced our grammar rule that you are always allergic to something. If you missed part 2, feel free to review it anytime. But right now, we are moving directly into part 3. Today, we are shifting our focus to cafes, coffee shops, and fast food counters. We are going to look at how to place quick orders, ask for modifications like milk options or extra toppings, and handle fast transactions without any stress. Let me tell you a quick story about my friend Kevin. After surviving his formal dinner experience in part 2, Kevin stopped by a busy downtown coffee shop the next morning to grab a quick latte before work. When he reached the front of the long line, the barista asked him what he wanted. Kevin felt rushed by the busy crowd behind him and almost shouted a broken sentence translated from his native language. "Give me brown coffee, hot, fast." Fortunately, Kevin took a quick breath, remembered our core rule, and used a calm, natural phrase instead. "Good morning. Could I please get a medium latte with oat milk?" The barista smiled brightly and handed him his cup just a few minutes later. Kevin learned a valuable lesson that day. Ordering at a cafe is simple and stress-free when you use everyday conversational chunks and keep your voice calm.
Instead of guessing or translating complicated sentences from your native language, let us look at two different ways Kevin could order at the cafe counter. Look at option A. I want coffee. Now look at option B. Hi there. I would like to grab a medium iced coffee to go, please. Here is a quick question for you right now. Which option sounds more natural, friendly, and appropriate for a cafe environment? Take a second. Think about it. Exactly. It is option B. Now, look closely at why option B works so well. Instead of using a blunt want verb, we combined a friendly greeting with an active phrase and a packaging detail. Would like to grab, to go. What is the hidden pattern here? When native speakers order at quick service counters, they use casual, polite expressions like grab and specify whether they want their food or drink to go or for here. Let us do another quick mental shift right now. Zero translation. Imagine you are ordering a sandwich at a fast food counter and want to eat it inside the restaurant. Instead of translating word by word, let the direct English thought form instantly in your mind. I would like this meal for here, please. Practice letting that natural sentence form in your head as a single smooth block.
Because Kevin learned how to handle counter service smoothly, he also picked up 3 new high-frequency food and cafe expressions. To take away or to go. This means purchasing food or drinks to eat somewhere else instead of inside the restaurant. Listen to the example. Would you like your order for here or to go? To pick up. This means to go somewhere to collect an order you already placed online or by phone. Listen to the example. I am stopping by the cafe to pick up my mobile order. To run out of. This means when a store or restaurant completely exhausts its supply of an item. Listen to the example. I am sorry, but we have run out of chocolate croissants today. Notice how these everyday chunks make your cafe conversation sound completely natural and fluid. Let us train our ears once more with connected speech. Look at this simple phrase written on paper. Pick up. That is 2 separate words. Now, listen to how a native speaker actually says it quickly in daily conversation. Pick up. Let me say it slowly for you, then fast. Slow, pick up. Fast, pick up. The consonant sound at the end links smoothly into the vowel of the second word. Listen for these linked sound blocks when you listen to native speakers. Now, it is your turn to move your mouth. Speak out loud with me right now at a calm, steady pace. Imagine collecting an order you placed earlier. Use our phrase, pick up. Say this sentence out loud with me slowly and clearly. I am here to pick up my coffee order. Let us try it one more time together. I am here to pick up my coffee order. That sounded fantastic. Before we finish part 3, let us fix another classic trap. The trap, saying take away food as a verb phrase instead of a noun, or saying I want to take it to outside instead of saying to go or take out. Why is it wrong? In many languages, literal translations of takeaway or takeout packaging can sound awkward or mix up regional terms. In America, people say to go, while in Britain, they often say takeaway. The correct fix? Use the local phrasing cleanly. Say it out loud right now. I will take my coffee to go. Say it out loud. I will take my coffee to go. Perfect. In part 3, we mastered how to order at cafes and fast food counters, unlocked 3 daily food chunks, to go, pick up, run out of, practiced connected speech, and reinforced our packaging vocabulary rules. When you are ready for part 4, just let me know, and we will continue our masterclass. Welcome back to English for Beginners. In part 3, we mastered how to order at cafes and fast food counters, used food chunks like to go and pick up, and reinforced our correct ordering rules. If you missed part 3, you can catch up anytime. But right now,
We are moving directly into part 4, which is our final core section for this dining and restaurant masterclass lesson. Today, we are going to look at how to discuss food preferences comfortably, talk about dining plans without stress, and review everything we have built so far into one complete natural habit. Let me tell you one final story about my friend Kevin. After surviving his formal dinner, explaining his dietary needs, and mastering quick cafe orders, Kevin organized a weekend celebration dinner for his coworkers at a new Italian bistro. When the group arrived, the host asked if they were ready to choose their dishes. Kevin wanted to express how excited he was to try the new restaurant, but he felt a brief moment of hesitation about making a grammar mistake. He almost stayed quiet, but then he remembered our core rule: zero translation. Instead, he took a calm, deep breath and said simply,
I am really looking forward to trying their famous pasta tonight." His colleagues smiled warmly and agreed, saying, "We cannot wait either." Kevin realized something very important that evening. You do not need complex, complicated grammar to connect with people over food. You just need clear, natural expressions and the confidence to speak. Instead of overthinking difficult textbook rules, let us look at 2 different ways to talk about upcoming dining plans in a real conversation. Look at option A. I want to eat dinner. Now look at option B. I am really looking forward to trying out this new restaurant. Here is a quick question for you right now. Which option sounds more natural, expressive, and engaging for social communication? Take a second. Think about it. Exactly. It is option B. Now look closely at why option B works so well. Instead of just using a simple want verb, we used an anticipatory emotional chunk combined with an ing action. I am really looking forward to trying. What is the hidden pattern here? When native speakers talk about exciting upcoming meals or food plans, they use emotive framing phrases to give their speech a warm, confident rhythm. Let us do our final mental shift exercise right now. Zero translation. Imagine someone asks you what food you are excited to eat this weekend. Instead of translating word by word from your native language, let the direct English thought form instantly in your mind. I am looking forward to cooking a nice homemade meal on Sunday. Practice letting that natural sentence form in your head as a single, smooth block. Because Kevin learned how to express his food expectations smoothly, he also picked up 3 final high-frequency conversational expressions. To look forward to. This means to feel pleased and excited about something that is going to happen. Listen to the example. I am really looking forward to our weekend food festival visit. To keep in touch. This means to stay connected with someone through messages or calls after parting ways. Listen to the example. It was great sharing this dinner with you. Let us definitely keep in touch. To make up one's mind. This means to finally make a firm decision after thinking about options. Listen to the example. Take your time looking at the dessert menu, but let me know when you make up your mind. Notice how these everyday chunks make your speech sound completely natural and fluid. Let us train our ears one last time with connected speech. Look at this simple phrase written on paper. Look forward to. That is 3 separate words. Now, listen to how a native speaker actually says it quickly in daily life. Look forward to. Let me say it slowly for you, then fast. Slow, look, forward, to. Fast, look forward to. The consonant sounds link smoothly together. Keep listening for these natural sound bridges every time you listen to English. Now it is your turn to move your mouth one more time. Speak out loud with me right now at a calm, steady pace. Imagine telling a friend you are excited about a meal.
Use our phrase, look forward to. Say this sentence out loud with me, slowly and clearly. I look forward to trying your favorite restaurant. Let us try it one more time together. I look forward to trying your favorite restaurant. That sounded fantastic.
Before we complete our masterclass, let us fix one final classic trap. The trap? Saying eat food at outside, or saying go to restaurant for eat incorrectly. Why is it wrong? In many languages, literal translations of dining out can misuse prepositions or mix up infinitive structures. The correct fix? Use standard phrasing like eat out or dine out. Say it out loud right now. We love to eat out on Friday nights. Say it out loud. We love to eat out on Friday nights. Perfect. Look at everything we achieved across this comprehensive lesson. We learned how to order food politely, explain dietary restrictions, manage cafe counters, express dining anticipation, train our ears with connected speech, and fix critical grammar traps without a single boring lecture. Here is your final homework assignment. Write down 3 sentences using the new vocabulary chunks we learned today. Look forward to, keep in touch, and make up one's mind. And say them out loud 3 times slowly. Thank you so much for joining me through this complete learning experience on English for Beginners. Keep practicing every single day. Trust your progress, and I will see you in our next masterclass lesson.
If you had fun learning with me, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so we can keep practicing together. And hey, don't leave me hanging. Drop your answers in the comments below. I can't wait to read them. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.